Hello everyone. I'm sitting here with Mr. Mtima Solwazi.
Yes.
I got it right this time. Mtima is the host of that annual spoken word event, CASCADO. And well, Mtima, first of all, welcome. Tell us about CASCADO.
Okay, well, thank you for inviting me here. Well, CASCADO, it's an annual spoken word event, and it's used as a platform for global cultural exchanges.
Awesome. Well, I know that recently you had a show that will have been this year annual event.
Right.
Do you think it was, when you say it was successful?
Yes, this year was our third event, as I said, annual third event. And after 3 years, we are growing. We had more attendees to our events. And we had two additions this year. One was an interactive workshop where we collaborated, and this year we collaborated with the 2 Cents Movement. So we had an interactive workshop. And the other thing, our opening showcase, we actually featured our indigenous oral traditions. So we had the peregrinade, we had the midnight rubber, we had vintage rapso, and we had storytelling by our very own Auntie Tia.
Our flavor.
Yes.
Yes. Well, okay, what is the mission or the aim of CASCADO?
Well, CASCADO is actually produced by our organization, which is called the Oral Tradition Roots Foundation. And Roots Foundation uses the oral tradition as a catalyst for social change. So CASCADO is about bringing about that social change within our community. Hence we have events called panchayats, right? Yes, where it's like a dialogue, right? It's a culture come out of the Indian and East African countries, where the elders share their experiences and their knowledge with the younger ones. So we use our visiting poets to go to like the Youth Training Center, YTC, St. Jude's School for Girls, and this year we visited Credo Foundation. It's a home for displaced and street children. And these poets share their experiences alongside their poems. We have an event called Guerrilla Poetry, where it's an open mic. You can come and speak your mind, say what's on your mind through spoken word. We have Word in the Yard, where we visit a pan yard. So that actual pan yard line, and we are experimenting with a fusion between spoken word and pan.
Right.
And I want to say this, that fusion led us to an event in Canada this year called the North-South Griot Summit. One of the first group we brought for CASCADO in 2013, they held a similar event in Canada, and they actually incorporated that steel band element with the spoken word. A matter of fact, it's 2 bands from TNT they took up to Canada, and they had that experiment of that fusion between spoken word and pan.
Wow.
Right. And then we have the only paid event, it's Voices, it's the last event. All the other events, they are free and open to the public.
Wow. CASCADO seems to be doing so much in the community. That is so great.
We are trying, we are trying.
That's good. So then what is the future of CASCADO? What can we expect from CASCADO in the coming future?
Well, we have already started planning for 2016 and 2017. So I'm going to let a little bit out of the bag, right? And just because it's you. You understand? So for 2016, we'll be hosting about 8 poets internationally. We have 2 from Canada, 2 from the United States, 2 from England, 1 from Brazil, and the other is from Australia. Right? And in 2017, we are hoping to host our first conference. We are celebrating 5 years, so we would like to bring back all the poets who came for CASCADO throughout 2013, 14, 15, and have this conference where we also including local artists, local spoken performers, right? it will be over 34 international poets will be visiting Trinidad and Tobago in 2017.
Wow, something to look forward to.
Yes, hopefully.
Great things, man. That's good. That's good. CASCADO seems to be, ahead, doing great things in the community, and that's awesome. And I think, for me, personally could say I know that this is a great event. I have had the honor of being, I think you remember, a performer on one of your shows.
Even not good in the
Yes, that was such a wonderful experience, very memorable experience indeed. And I think there's need for more of these things in the community, giving that platform for young spoken word artists to come out, giving them that voice to come out and express themselves, express their ideas, their concerns, and even their frustration, like what you say, guerrilla poetry,
speak your mind.
Speak your mind, and that is great, and that really is the power of poetry, that giving that space and that voice for expression. So, Mtima, thanks again, and we look forward for great things, for great things coming from CASCADO.
Yes.
And I want to thank you, especially my viewing audience, for watching, and continue to check my blog, Live Breath Poetry, for more upcoming event and posting. And remember, poetry is life, and life is poetry. Bye.